Good morning. Let me play my intro.
Paving this shit crank.
As you can see by the title, today is Faith Yaya's birthday. And I just wanted to come live and wish her a happy birthday. Now, you never know who you would meet on these YouTube streets that will make an impact in the way that you view life and things of that nature. And hold on, y'all. So far, we gotta put her 2 cents in. But there is no one watching. But I did want to come and wish Faith Yaya a happy birthday and also congratulate Dee Dee Love on her nuptials. She made a few poignant statements that made me review some of the thoughts that I have had. And I noticed that when we were at our Thanksgiving gathering, I was like the DJ, right? So, and I wasn't the DJ. I just took over the music. So they had it on some Alexa station, and Alexa was playing this song, and the song, they had used Shalimar's song, and I heard it, and I was like, "Oh my God, that's my song!" And my little cousin, he was like, "Girl, that is not your song." And I was like, "That is my song. Listen, listen, listen." And then I heard how the beat dropped. Dang, I muted myself. I heard how the beat dropped, and I was like, "That is not my song." That wasn't my song, y'all. It wasn't. Um, the song that I'm talking about is hold on. Anyways, it was a shout my song, and it was the one. I got to find that song. Hold on. I wouldn't be right without finding it. I see I got one person in the. This is for the lover in you. Yes, that's the song, y'all. And y'all listen, that song right there, it says a whole lot. And you got Howard Hewitt, you got Jody Wiley. I mean, like, that was those groups, they were the bomb.com. And now we got all these celebrities that are being sued. It hurt my feelings when they said Aaron Hall, because Aaron Hall, he made some hits too. And one of the things that Didi Love said was she went back and she was listening to some of the music that the artist was making back in those days, and it actually encouraged her to move forward with her marriage. Someone also made a reference to the music back in the day, and they were saying if we listened to the things that they said in that music, we could have seen back then what they were putting these poor defenseless girls through. And that's what they said, not me. And honestly, I have been in situations where I wanted certain things out of life, and I could have been in those type of situations. But you also have a first mind, and your first mind, well, you listen to it. You gotta listen to your first mind. Your first mind will tell you that no, listen, girl, that ain't for you. Keep on moving along, and you'll come up with something different. But your second mind, it might be like, girl, this is your thing. This is for you. Listen to your first mind, y'all. This song say, this ring is for the lover in you. It means I always be true. And when I heard the song, from that point on, I said, Alexa, play songs like this song. And it did. It played "Wait for Love." It played a whole lot of Luther Vandross. It played Switch. Switch is one of my favorite groups, and even the death of the last the Barge, I think it was Tommy. It made me realize that that family had went through so much. The DeBarge family, they went through a lot, and basically when Didi Love said that she had started listening to music, she said she started listening to R. Kelly, and she was like, forget the stuff that they say R. Kelly did. The words that was coming out his mouth was more important to her. And I agree. A lot of people feel like, oh, you listen to R. Kelly, you damn right I listen to R. Kelly. That was good music. Um, but the other day we was in the car and we had just it was just me and my aunt. And usually when we're listening to the radio and the kids are in the car, they got this song called Peaches and Eggplants, and it's like boom, 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 boom. And the kids love it. I don't know if it's because the guy keep repetitively saying boom, 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 boom. And I was like, okay, so my aunt, she don't know. And basically on her radio it got the peach emoji and the eggplant emoji. And I had to explain to her, I said, when somebody is explaining the girl's butt, right, they like, oh my god, that she got an ass on her, they might put the peach emoji. And she was like, what, really? And then so I was like, yeah. And then I say, if they are describing a man's penis, they might put the eggplant emoji. And my aunt was like, no, you lying. I was like, no, I'm not lying. I'm for real. This is what they do. And she was like, what? And then so she said, okay, so let's just listen to the lyrics of the song. And I was like, okay, let's listen. So we listening to the lyrics of the song, and at first she thought they was talking about drugs or fighting, because the like I said, the boom boom boom, she thinking they talking about fighting. And I was like, no, but we talking about first and kindergarten age kids. And this is a song that's interesting to them. I'm sure that they're not dissecting the song and lyrics. It's just that this is something that they hear, right? So she listening, she listening, and she said, "Oh no, they're definitely talking about sex." So we'll see how she goes about when the kids is like, "No, play that song. I want to hear that song." We're gonna see how she reflects to them. Um, Today is Yaya's birthday. Yaya says she gonna be drunk. She's not doing a live over at Lady Nika's, and I get it, girl. Celebrate how you want to celebrate. It's your birthday. Um, and happy birthday to you. I hope that you enjoy your birthday, and I hope that anything that you wish for, you got. I do. Shit, Yaya said she gonna be drunk. I went to bed kind of early last night. I don't know why. It wasn't like I had napped all day yesterday, and then last night about I want to say about 8 o'clock, I just fell out, went to sleep. I woke up and saw that J Dunn did a live, and she was calling for Face Yaya to come over in her yard because she said that Pizza actually ended her live before midnight, and therefore Pizza didn't give them the opportunity to actually say happy birthday in the, at the start of Yaya's birthday. I did. I'm one of them people. I wake up in the middle of the night, and by me waking up in the middle of the night, if someone is live, I might go in and listen. But honestly, I'll go back to sleep. I will. And basically, yeah, Pizza was live, and they had Nicole reloaded up there. Yaya said she wanted a messy live for her birthday, and it seemed like they were kind of talking about Nicole reloaded. I did see where they brought up the whole thing about the girl over in Alabama and the FedEx guy, and basically what they were saying. I felt like they were on to something. Hi, good morning. Good, and when I come to you and we're talking about music, when I be talking about music, I might come to you because honestly, I know everybody, honey. Ain't nobody, but it's just you and somebody else watching. But honestly, I just got finished talking about music. When I met you, you was over there with the music, right? So it's so funny you just hit the live because like I said, oh, it's you and two other people acting. But it's so funny that you dropped down in the chat because I was just talking about what Dee Love said as far as her deciding to go ahead and get married. For whatever reason, she was listening to things like R. Kelly music, Luther Vandross, and things of that nature. And music is an influence. You say you still doing it. I know, right? When we did Thanksgiving the other day, I was like, girl, honey, I had them over there. My cousin said the next time we have an event, we're gonna do karaoke because she gonna sing. That's me. I'm gonna sing. And music is like the gateway to my soul. It is. I love me some good music, especially when the lyrics are right. And I agree with Dee Love. Like R. Kelly is unmatched when it comes to some of his songs and the lyrics. You just gotta listen, and some of the things he say are some of the things that women would love for a man to say to them. Honestly, they will. And who ain't listening to Aura? I'm still listening to Aura these days. I am. And when I did a reel over on Facebook, and I was like, not Aaron Hall. And my cousin was like, what did Aaron do? And I put an article about what they saying Aaron did. He's being sued. But that he said it's a few things in his past that can't be explained. He just want a piece of their love, girl. Boy, stop. I'm giving you a piece of my love. That, mm-mm, no, no, no. Me too, because it's an indicator. She made a lot of poignant. She said a lot of things that I felt like was so true. Like, although in 2020 I ended my marriage, I feel like after 2020 I felt like I was saying to myself I wanted to be alone for the rest of my days here on earth. And I knew that was a lie. It's nothing like being able to lay your head on your, when they said lay your head on my pillow, it was never a pillow. It was the chest of the man that I was with. It's nothing like being able to lay your head on your man's chest in the cradle of his arms and just go to sleep and rest. He don't care if you slobbing on him. He don't care if you slobbering on him. He know he could get up and take a bath and wash that off. He could get up and take a bath and wash that shit off. Good morning. You know, most times somebody else wrote those. That's true. And I don't know if it's the spirit. And listen, that's what I was like for the lover in you. I it's somebody done remade. I can't say remixed or remade, but somebody used that first beat for the love in you, and it's a new up to date song. I don't know who the artist is or what's going on, but when I heard it come on, I was like, oh my god, that's my song. And I started singing, and my cousin was like, that's not what you think it is, auntie. And I was like, well, what is it then? That's the beat. And then I started listening carefully, and the beat just didn't drop like for the lover in you. And so I was like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear for the lover in you. I want to hear for the lover in you. And I had Alexa to play for the lover in you. And I heard the beat and how the beat dropped and how the song came in. And I was like, God damn, Howard did that. And listen, Miss B, I did go and check. And facts is that Howard actually wrote that song. And then my cousin was like, well, how did they come up with the name Shalimar? And I was like, I don't know. That's a good answer. I mean, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm still sleepy. Fuck that. I'm still sleepy. But he was like, how did they come up with that name? And I'm like, Jody Wiley, Howard Hewitt. No, that ain't it. Um, okay, yes. Okay, got it. Yeah, they have an unsung. And see, listen, y'all. When it come to me and music from I'm telling y'all, I'm a '70s baby. I had them kids over there listening to Al Green, the Isley Brothers. I had them listening to some music, but I was also, going in with Atlantic Star, Shalimar, just and then Jody and Howard, they individual albums. And child, look, them kids was like, there was some good music. And I was like, the music they have out today is unmatched. Jeffrey, I don't think Jeffrey ever came out with his own independent album. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, I don't think Jeffrey ever came out with his independent album. But Jody and Howard Hewitt definitely did. But I had them kids listening to all this music, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you definitely right. Um, get ready, baby. We gonna make this a night to remember. I ain't got my singing voice on yet, y'all, but I do. I'm forward. But listen, I wanted to get up and wish Face Yaya a happy birthday and congratulate Dee Love on her nuptials. It's trash. It's just trash. I'm listening. I told y'all, if y'all go back and read about this, I'm talking about that song, Peaches and Eggplants, and what my aunt thought it was about. I explained to her about how the emojis in the song and what they mean when people text you a peach or an eggplant, what that mean. And she was so offended, and I don't blame her, cause I was offended when cause we was like, let's study the lyrics, and we listened to the song and what the guy was saying, and I was like, ew. It's one thing to listen to a R. Kelly song and he explaining um sex and what he want to do to his woman, but then when you listening to this, I'm like, that would be a definite turn off. I told y'all that we had a death in the family last Monday, and we actually did a candlelight visual on Friday. Ye- You gonna look it up? Okay, look it up. It's called Peaches and Eggplants. We had did a candlelight visual on Friday, and at this candlelight visual, my cousin is his mom, and I think he class of '87. I'm class of '92, and so basically, majority of the people at his candlelight visual were people that he went to school with, and y'all, it's so funny because I'm looking at these men like, oh, these some old men. Look at these old ass men. And then some of them back in the day used to try and talk to me. They all got grandpa bellies. Um, they looking old. Now they still got swag. Now I'm gonna give it to them. Back in the day when they used to be dressing, they used to be swagged out. You know, I'm a girl. If a guy, if we going on a casual date and you come and you polo from head, that's me. I love that. And you smelling good. They still walk around him looking like back in the day. They got on their polo, um, and they got on their jeans, and they polo shirts matching they kicks. Oh yeah, I'm looking, and most of them kept coming up trying to hug me, and I'm like, you can't hug me. I wonder did they think I was saying you can't hug me because my knee right there, or something like that. No, you can't hug me because your embrace might hurt me because I just had surgery on these shoulders, so you cannot hug me. But I had to tell a few of them, like, you can't hug me. One of them was like, hey, I need to get your number because I want to take you out on a date. We go out on a date? I heard you single and you looking good even for a candlelight visual. And I'm like, what? I felt like I was looking regular, y'all. With some feelers, yes. Look, y'all know what filler mean, right? It means forever I love Atlanta. Y'all better stop playing. But yeah, I thought I was looking raggedy. I'm looking cause I knew we were gonna be outside. My cousin, he actually did a great job. He had like these fire pits all around the yard so that you could stand by a fire pit and stay warm. He had these other little heaters that, maybe you might go to a restaurant and they might have these little outside heaters. He had those. And he had these, so He had it to where we would be warm. It was kind of cool out. If I'm not mistaken, I think at that point when we was out, it was maybe down to like 52 degrees. A lot of y'all might feel like say, "Oh, that ain't cold." To me, it is. Forget that. To me, it is. So I was dressed for the occasion. I had on I actually had on some yoga pants and I had on a polo like zip up. It's a really thick jacket. It's actually like a sweatsuit. I have the pants and the jacket, but I only wore the jacket because y'all know I'm not home, so I don't have all my stuff. But I had that jacket with me, and I had on like a long sleeve shirt up under it. So I definitely was dressed for the occasion. The jacket had a hoodie, but I'm looking at these guys like, oh, what is y'all looking at? Cause they like, um, the guy was like, I definitely want your number. Like, I want to take you out on a date. And y'all, after my first breakup with the first husband, I went on a date with him, and we was dating for maybe like 4 months, and finally I had, let him pull my pants to the side. And it was so weird to me. It was like it was too aggressive. Like the things that he wanted me to do and he wanted to do to me, it turned me off. And I stopped dating him. And when he was looking and asking me, can you go on a date? That just kept coming in my memory bank. Like, girl, do you want that? I was like, I don't even have a phone right. I was like, I don't even have a phone right now. And he looking at me like, you lying. You telling a lie. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't have a phone. And then he was like, well, can you get a pen, just take my number down and call me when you get home then. And I'm like, who got house phone these days? And he looking like she making excuses. I'm not making excuses. I ain't tell him not one lie. I don't have a phone right now, and we don't have a house phone. But I definitely was not trying to date him. No, he a weirdo. Mm-mm. And then one guy that lived on the street next to me when I was with my first, he was like, he used to be trying his best. He had became friends with my brother. He was trying his best, and that's when I was in high school. He was trying his best to make me look at him more than I looked at my ex. And he was there. And when I saw him, I turned around, I rolled my eyes at him, and he was like, "You still so damn goofy," and I just bust out laughing. And that's one thing that Didi Love said. She was like, you got to find somebody that met your goofy. And that's true. Like match my goofy hell. Cause I'm so goofy. But he was like, girl, you so goofy. Then there was this other guy. Um, I had been looking for him because I was like, once I become single, I'm gonna find. But I think he done got married, and I was like, oh my god, I love you. I don't even know where that came from. I was like, where did that come from? How did that? What made me say that? And he was like, girl, you can't say that. So y'all know, the funeral is going to be Thursday, and who gonna put together a outfit and look good and have their makeup look good. I might even make me a new I might make me some a new tie to put on so that I can look like I am just thebomb.com with my accessories and everything. Usually I might throw on that old Tiffany jewelry, but I might make me a little bow tie and just wear me some more accessories, accessorize the outfit for the occasion, the funeral. And I know that all these Gordon High class of up to class of 89, 90 gonna be there. 87 through 90 gonna be there. And they ain't that older than me. Maybe I might find my one true love. I don't know though. These neighborhood. And when people be saying, "Oh, I didn't know that y'all knew this person," as huge as Atlanta is, it seems like everybody know everybody. It's so crazy. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like my aunts, they be like, "Oh yeah, I went to high school with this person." I had my mother-in-law with me. We had a family gathering, and when we got there, my mother-in-law was like, "These my homegirls. I went to high school with them," and I was like, "What?" You know, it's just like that in Atlanta. I don't know how it is in your town, but here in Atlanta, even from east side, west side, south, and north, you could probably find somebody that knows somebody that you know. It's like 3 degrees of separation here in Atlanta. And I know it's weird, but not so much. It's so funny. Like when we was at the bonfire the other night, just me looking around and my cousin like, yeah, that's my homeboy. I went to high school with him. Yeah, I know him. He younger than me, but I know him. And and then plus my cousin was one of them street dudes too. It's so funny. Somebody had got up and said, yeah, I've been knowing, because we had a time where they gave words of encouragement for the family, for the loss of the mom. And then some people was like, they didn't really know the mom, but they knew how he actually took care of his mother. And somebody was like, yeah, I know he used to talk about how much he just wanted to make his mother comfortable. See, I was in Atlanta in '86, and then for yeah, and then Columbus too. I had a um I had an OES chapter down in Columbus that I was ahead of. So I met a lot of people, and then it was like people from Atlanta that I knew. They done moved to Columbus. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even leave. I can't go nowhere without seeing these damn niggas. But the man got up and he was like, yeah, I've been knowing B for a long time, and I met his mom when we were younger, but in these older age days, I haven't never been around her. But when we would talk on the phone, I would always try and be supportive because he would say things like, "I just want to make my mom comfortable. I want her to have fun." Or he might call and say, "What you doing? I'm about to take my mom to the casino because that's what she loves, child. She loved that casino." And so he was like, "Yeah, I've been on him for a long time. We even went to the feds together." And I'm looking like, what? I'm telling y'all, I'm not saying that when you lose a loved one, but when you lose a loved one, it's certain things that you look forward to when it comes to the home going. Now you gonna cry. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. I've been crying ever since because this is my dad's first cousin, and she gave me a lot of. I'm telling you, it's so many people in my life that redirected me into a stage where I became a woman. And I, like, in eighth and ninth grade, the only thing I wanted was some felines. I wanted felines. I wanted um I wanted Nikes. I wanted Stan Smiths and stuff like that. And then, like, by the time I got in 10th grade, 11th grade, the older women in my good morning, the older women in my life, they started redirecting me and showing me that you can be this, you can wear this as a woman. And she was one of them people. She redirected me. She showed me how to put together. My mom too. For the most part, my mom was in Shrubs though, cause she was a nurse. But when she went out, she made sure she was head to toe giving it to the girls. But this lady right here, when we went to church, baby, she might come to church. She gonna have on her heels, her her two piece with a nice shirt up under it, and she might have on her fur stove and her gloves. She gonna give it to the girls, and that's just where I got my swag from. I'm so sorry I missed out on that, but this is what type of outfit that I'm trying to put together for the funeral. I'm gonna give them a Esther look. Yes, a Esther look. I'm gonna give them a Esther look for this funeral, and I might even wear my fox fur stove to this funeral. Let me look at what the temperature gonna be for Thursday. Let me see. Let me go look at the weather. But I've cried. You know, it's gonna be certain things that we're gonna look forward to when it comes to a funeral. One of the things that, oh yeah, we ain't gonna get no further than 60. Do I want to wear a Do I want to wear like a coat? No, I think I might want to wear my fox fur stole. Yes, I think that's what I might want to do, because if it gets too warm, I could just throw it over my shoulder, or I could throw it over my shoulders to keep my shoulders nice and warm. If it gets warm, then I can actually, put it on one side and wear it like that. I'm gonna go and get one of my good Chanel brooches and wear that. Oh, my dad's first cousin, she died last Monday. And I was just telling everybody how we did like a candlelight visual Friday. And we have a whole lot of events leading up to the funeral, which is Thursday. So, yeah, I've cried, I did all that, but we have other things that we have to look forward to. We have to look at the food la la. One thing, they tell them people at the funeral that we're gonna give you 2 minutes to say what you want to say about the person that's died. And sometimes, honey, some of the things that people get up and say will have you dying laughing in your seat. They will have you dying laughing in your seat. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to the fellowship at the repast. And then, we're going to do a repast at my aunt. The fellowship hall at our church is named after my aunt. And y'all know Church of God in Christ, right? Somebody gonna get up and they gonna shout at this funeral. I think that our bishop is gonna be the officiary of the funeral. I'm just looking forward to the program. I want to see. They always say longer than them 2 minutes, girl. At my daddy's service, he died last October, and the things that people got up and said, I was like, really, really? That's how you go. That's what you gonna say? Okay. Listen, when we were coming back from the candlelight visual, we was talking about the swag that she had, right? And I was asking my aunt, I was like, "Do you have that picture of my dad when he was in high school, and how he had his, my dad had swag. He used to wear towns, fedoras. He used to always. My dad, he thought he I think my daddy thought he was a pimp the way he used to dress, y'all. Now he ain't wear no sparkly suits, but he always was dressed really nice. Had them gators. He had them gators. And I have a picture. I saw a picture of my dad. I don't know if it was in my grandmother's photo album or what, but he had on them gators. He had on a tam, and he had a little cane, and he had that leg crossed. I think my daddy actually thought he was a pimp. Now that I think about it. But that's the thing. You got to look forward to the things that people say in them 2 minutes or longer, because it's never those 2 minutes. They always take longer than those 2 minutes, and I'm kind of looking forward to that because people be showing out. They be showing out, and they get up and they say some of the craziest stuff ever. You be like, where that come from? And basically, that's what everybody was saying at my dad's funeral. They was talking about how he used to be so cool and swag. His dress attire. Everybody, that's how they knew him. They knew him for the way that he dressed. And fortunately, it passed down to me because y'all know his daughter got it. She got it. She got it. She got it down pat. But that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to, of course, the fellowship in the fellowship hall at church. Well, at least no grown kids popped up. Okay, I'm looking forward to. Oh, right, you right. No, 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 no. That, I found out that was my dad. No, I would have slapped them down to the floor. Don't come with that. But I'm looking forward to the fellowship hall at the church. I'm looking forward to the repast and seeing people there and getting hugs. I'm sure that this is going to be a great turnout. A lot of people going to show up. Girl, I'm behind and gagging at oh yes, girl, that's me. That's me all day. I can't wait till I get to that point where that's me. I'm gonna have them hats at the service. I'm going to actually go and look into my garage and look through some of these hats that I got from my grandma, and I'm gonna look for one to see if it match my swag for my outfit. I already know what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna wear a now I haven't gotten to the point where I got those. Only time I wear those skirts long down to your shins is when I'm going to a Eastern Star meeting. That's it. But right now, I already know the skirt it gonna be right above the knee, and then I have like a Victorian style shirt that I'm gonna wear with this skirt. The skirt actually flare out. I'm trying to figure out should I wear like a I want to know if I want to wear like a I have a slip and it's kind of like a it's like a tutu, but it's actually like a I can't think of the name of it right now. But I'm trying to figure out if I want to put that on the skirt so it can kind of poof out a little bit. But is that too Eastery? But then, because then I be feeling like I need to have on some ruffle socks, and I ain't gonna wear them. But yeah, the shirt is like a Victorian style shirt. It has like the high neck, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to make a tie for it or if I want to actually wear like some silk, yeah, a petticoat. That's what it is. I'm trying to figure out if I want to wear my petticoat. Yes, yes, that slip. Yes, I'm trying to figure out if I want to wear that up on the left. And I know I said that I'm gonna wear my Fox stove. I got a Fox First stove. I said I'm gonna put that Fox First stove on, and then I feel like I want to put on a I want to wear a hat. Good morning, Queen B Tut. I want to wear a hat, but I think that some of them hats that my family, my grandmama had, they don't match that. They don't match that. That look. Or should I put on like a I have like a I have like a little a peel see them too many that's too many arrows because the shirt is giving this air to my cousin funeral. The shirt is giving this area, and then I got like a peel what you call it, a peel cap with the veil. But see, them too many arrows. Not too many arrows. Yeah, I'm going to the front and snag a man. I want to lay on a man's chest these days. Diddy Love got me hype. Diddy Love got me hype, baby. Diddy Love said, baby, it is nothing wrong with having a man. You know that song say, lay your head on my pillow. Yeah, baby. And just relax. Baby, let me tell y'all, I'm gonna get to you, J. Don. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But no, I had this video was to wish Face Yaya and Didi Love a happy birthday. Congratulate her on her nuptials. And that's where I learned that she got married at, because I was in and out of sleep last night because Jay Dunn went live to say how she was so disappointed that Pizarro, she asked girl, Jay Dunn stupid. Jay Dunn said, did they come and put a boot on her tie? I was in the chat. Actually, Jay Dunn, hey K got a body girl. I forwarded your live to Face Yaya so she could come over and you could tell her happy birthday. Cause we was reaching the midnight hour. But Jay Dunn, I was asleep and I was listening in, and I heard you say, if somebody can get in contact with her, so I forwarded her live so that I was like, Jay Dunn calling for you. But Jay Dunn was like, she ended that live. She's so rude. She said, bye. Did they come and put a boot on her tie? Did the meter maid come out and tell her she had to get out that car? And I seen that Jay Dunn congratulated Didi Love on her nuptials, and I went and actually listened to her, talk about her getting married yesterday and how things went. So kudos to you, Didi Love. Yes, girl. Yes, girls. Kudos to you. No, thank you. You had gave me a insight because I was like listening. Yes, she was doing too much, girl. I'm like, and I'm surprised that Jay. I was surprised, even when I was listening to all the book. Girl, I was like, just sometimes you just want people to get dropped, but they ain't never pay for that girl to get dropped. I didn't want to hear about them titties in her face. But Jay Dunn was over there, and I was so shocked when Jay Dunn said she did not know that Pizarro was live in her car. Jay Dunn, this girl been going live. Hey, Kimberly, say Jay Dunn must have shared me out because I'm getting a whole lot of people. But hey, Kimberly Black, welcome, welcome, welcome. But Jay Dunn had me cracking up. Jay Dunn said, "You been in your car?" Jay Dunn, I thought we all knew she go live in her car. That's to keep the sound bites off of YouTube. Now, in the summertime, when the sound, she'll be outside watching the sound bites play, because they'll be outside playing while she in the car and she going live. But they'll come and open the car door. Yeah. They'll come open the car door and they'll go to talking. That's when she have to hurry up, push that mute button. Cause they fast, but she quick on the draw. Me too, girl. And the more and more I listen, the more and more I thought she sounds just like Dory. She sounds just like Dory. I'm listening to her. I said, I believe she off, and I believe she mimicking Dory. She done practice. Oh, she said, I been knew she was off. Girl. Listen, it's very rare that I go over. I ain't never really, I don't think I ever been over there to her channel. Look at my cousin. My cousin looks so cute. I don't think I ever been over there to her channel. But it's been times where I've seen her hit other people's lives. Yeah, she hit other people's lives, and I just from that point on, I be like, oh, okay. So I think that what she did was she has been studying certain people and she's mimicking them. Cause for a good while, like I said, I was asleep. I'm just listening in sleep, and for a good while, I thought that she. For let me drop my link. For a good while, I actually thought that that was Dory up on the panel. Now, y'all, that was not Dory. That was Nicole Reloaded up down that daggone panel, baby. Sophie looking like, bitch, lay down. Yeah, nah, it's just when she hit a link or something. But child, look, she said, I told Nicole she got to learn how to breathe through the titties, though. You did. Jay Dunn, you were saying some stuff. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. Miss B, you crazy. Look, I've been told that, when I was a baby, the things that you see, when you look at babies, you see babies that be having like that real big fat on their arms and their legs. They be having them big old legs. And basically, let me let Jay Dunn up, y'all. Hold on. Basically, I grew up
Good
and I
morning.
good morning, and I had big old thighs. So when Jay Dunn said, "Don't you got these people they be smothering you with their thighs." I've been told that several times. Ooh, child. Jay Dunn said, you got to learn how to breathe through the titties like I have to learn how to breathe through the thighs. Jay Dunn, she said, and I'm wondering, I'm like, how
It's
his titties get in her face like that? She was like, and then he got nipples and they was all in my nose. I'm like, what?
I was shocked by her just telling that story because, and I guess it's because I'm a lesbian. I have a totally different perspective when it comes to titties, and I'm just like, what?
Hmm. I
Talk
guess
about she couldn't breathe, almost smothered. No, ain't no way. I don't believe. It.
I
But
guess
but being a lesbian is a sport. You do have to learn how to breathe, regardless. You just got to figure it out and breathe. So that's why I
well,
just couldn't feel no empathy for her.
well, I guess that's why Sean Bradley say no titties on his back. Shit. I was like, and so when you went live, Jay Dunn, and I was over there listening to you, like I said, I was in and out of sleep. But I'm over there listening to you, and you told us about Dee Love and her nuptials. And the picture that she put up on her community wall was so cute. Yeah, she said a sport queen. She said a sport. But did she ever come? Cause I did send her the link.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking
Face
about
did. She showed up. She did.
Also, I need to
She
go over there
came
and
like
listen to
right at the
it.
end, probably. I would say maybe like my last 10 minutes, I think. And so, and she got to read everything and listen to it, and people type happy birthday to it. And then she got to put her cash out. But I didn't get to drop the link for her because it took her so long to get over there. I was ready to go to bed.
Yeah,
But I'm happy that she did show up though. So thank you.
yeah. So I'm like, Jay Don said, come in, bring you. And I was like waiting for her to actually come and hit the link. Well, we missed that.
Well, I didn't end up dropping the link because I don't stay on live for hours and hours at a time. And by the time that she came over, I had already been on there for like 55 minutes or something, maybe like 50 minutes. And so I
Right.
didn't drop the link because I didn't want to drop the link only to have her up there for like 10 minutes.
Baby Jadon said, did they put a boot on her tie? Jadon, how you didn't know she be in the car?
Well, I remember when she used to be driving and getting into car accidents while she was on the live.
Oh Lord.
Um, I remember those days, but I thought she stopped all that. I thought she grew up. I didn't know she'd still be up in the car. Hmm.
But no, you remember she had at one point we could hear the TV in the background. And that was so then I guess she figured like the kids be in the background, the TV be in the background. And for the most part she stayed on mute majority of her life and she just let other people speak.
Uh huh.
But she started going in the car, you could hear like the dings and the things that your car do. And I was so shocked. I was like, how she did not know that girl be in that car. And then in the
I mean, I
summertime,
guess I didn't. I didn't know it just lovely because I done seen Pizarro be on there an entire work shift, and I just can't imagine somebody sitting in the parked car for that long.
well, I think that when she's at home and the kids at school, that's a different scenario. She's inside the house.
Okay.
But when the
Okay.
kids out and they at home, it was Saturday. That's what she probably find that she can actually do her videos. And I'm not gonna say in peace, but to keep her kids out of the YouTube but fear.
But how we know one of them ain't climbing up the cabinets and getting on top of the refrigerator?
I think they older. And then plus you got your husband now too. He know what she doing.
Hmm.
No,
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't. They're older kids and I don't think they, you know, autistic. You know, when your kids get older, they kind of know what to and not to do.
Hmm.
And like I said, the husband be down because I done heard times where he done came out to the car. She went quick on the draw with that mute button, but he done came out to the car. So yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was just my only concern. Cause I ain't got time for nobody else's kids to be climbing up on top of the stove and then
They
jumping up
do.
and then jumping up and
I don't know what she
climbing on
being with
top of the
you.
refrigerator.
They be when she put us on mute. I believe they be, Mama. She won't let, and you don't want to hear. See the problem that we had with old girl. Yeah, we be waiting for her to hit that mute button, and she be talking to us and everything.
Your sound cut
Well,
off
she
just
thought
slowly.
she hit it. Oh, really? Can you hear
Oh,
me?
now I can hear you again. You went out, but
Oh
now I can
Lord,
hear
what's
you.
going on here?
No, I can hear you now.
Okay,
You good?
okay. So the thing with old girl was, oh, okay. The thing with old girl was her all her business.
And did. And you
What in
know
the world
something
going?
just lovely?
Uh-huh.
You heard me? Oh. So when I woke up this morning,
I can hear you. It's something going on because
well, I'm trying to wait for you to be able to hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay, okay. So when I woke up this morning, child, I had an email from one of the trolls because I got a few trolls that send me emails, then they come in my Instagram DM, they be sending me all types of stuff. And when I check my email, y'all, guess what? So the sun went live for the first time.
What?
He did a live.
What?
And Beasley was up in his live chat.
Girl, you
Beasley.
lying to me.
I got the screenshot. It was emailed to me.
So, Jay,
What? I mean, 'cause
whoa. So, do
after
you
my
want her to
live,
do it? Do you want her?
huh?
It's the Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard and my Wi-Fi. Go ahead.
Oh well, no, I was just saying after my live last night, I went to bed. But when I saw that email with the screenshot of Beasley at the Suns live, that's how I know that the Sun went live. So he over there doing him some lives now.
Mm.
I
Wait,
don't know what
were
he was
you?
over there talking about, but he was live.
Mm. But so I was seeing where he was talking about his mother in some derogatory ways. I think that what he sent to Ness or put on Ness, I couldn't really make it out because she kept going in and out. Miss Benny, I want you to be get well. Don't never send me no message like that again. But do you think they should do the interview?
Initially, I was against it, but I have to say, maybe he has something to say. Maybe he does.
Mm,
I wouldn't do it. I honestly, I now for me, for myself, I would not do it currently because I ain't got time for no other extra shit.
right.
But other people, I mean, I would be interested to hear what he has to say.
Well, I think him going live and eventually, I'm gonna tell you something about YouTube. Eventually, you can spill your whole life out on YouTube. And basically, by him going live last night, it does say that he has something to say. And I think that eventually he will spill all the beans.
Yeah.
He will. He don't know no better. He gonna spill all the beans. He gonna talk about that court case. He gonna talk about he just gonna tell everything. He gonna talk about how he want to get custody of his little sister. I was just playing.
I mean, who knows? And that's the thing. After I got that email, that's what made me click in here. And I was about to go and see if he still got that live up. But before I could get over there to see if it was still up to see what it was about, I saw you was live, so I came up in here.
Well, I appreciate that, Jay Dunn. I do. But
Hmm.
dang, oh, I can hold on. Send it to Teddy. I don't want to see the email, but I want to because I think I still have that. She sent me something. Hold on, let me
Well,
go
I
look.
honestly, let me just say, on the record, you know, I the way that he types because yesterday morning I went over there to check his comment section. Just and I went up in there to check because I know everybody was making a big deal that Ness and me told the people to tell them Happy Thanksgiving. So I went over there to see what the comments was looking like. And when I tell you, he responds with such maturity for his age and for what he done been through.
Right,
I whenever I went to the comments, I screenshot one comment that he put because I was just shocked because some random person had came over there asking him if he was going to interview with Ness, and he went back and forth with her up in the comments.
never
But
mind,
long
Queen.
story but
I'm
long
sorry.
story short, he said that he didn't mind doing the interview and it would mean the world to him if he interviewed with Ness. He said his only requirement would be that they be able to speak as mature adults and not it be an emotional interview. It was something along those lines.
Right.
But just the fact that he said he didn't want it to be an emotional interview lets me know that he is probably aware that Ness and his mama don't get along. But he
Okay.
still want to do the interview.
Well, I don't think he should do the interview. I think, hey, D Spot, I don't think he should do the interview. I think that since he went live on his channel last night, I feel like anything that he wants to say, he should be able to say it on his own live, as well as if he decide to drop his link. And if he drop his link and someone comes up there, then at least he could be on his own terms. Oh yeah, they say he went live, child. He could be on his
Mm-hmm.
own terms, and if they go too far, he can drop them.
Yeah, I agree with that. And actually, let me see. I'm about to get the screenshot. Hold on, because I got it up in my phone. Let me know if you can still hear me, just lovely.
I can hear you.
Okay, because sometimes whenever I'm on StreamYard and I go into a different app, then the person can't hear me.
You know what, despite I don't have an idea or a clue. I just found out just 2 minutes ago. She said she
Okay,
got an email.
yeah, I got an email with a screenshot of him live and Beasley up in his chat. So I don't know if he did that late last night. But okay, so this is what it's like. Can you hear me still?
Yes.
Okay, so he said, once again, I want to thank you and the others for coming by and showing your hospitality. I would love to come on and get an interview by Ness. She honestly seems like a really chill person, and
You went out until she come back. Yes, Queen, I agree. That was a great live. I really did. I enjoy Official D Spice channel. I really do. And those baby, when I tell you the babies was giving me, fever with their little outfits
you
on the
couldn't hear me
camera.
no more. I'm reading the
No, you
comments.
went out.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. When I try to read in a different app, it do that. Let me see if I could get through it real fast. Hold on.
Okay.
Damn,
Oh, don't be upset.
I'm not. Okay, so let me get through it. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so he said, once again, I want to thank you and the others for coming by and showing your hospitality. I would love to come on and get an interview by next. She honestly seems like a really chill person, and it would mean the world to me if we did this interview together. Yeah, I can get behind that definitely. At the end of the day, if we can talk civilly and not let emotion rule over logic and tactic, then we should be fine. You have a good night. Did you
Wait a
hear the
minute,
whole
that's what's
comment?
well, he went raised. I heard the whole thing.
You did?
Let me see.
Y'all, did y'all hear the comment or not? Cause she taking too long. Y'all, she taking too long to respond to me.
My,
Okay, you heard it all. Thank you, Miss B.
okay, yes, the streaming situation. He went live 4 hours ago. It was a 2 hour and 27 minute live.
Also, you over there on his channel now? You see it?
Yep.
I told you. And Beasley was up in that man chat. I'm like, what Beasley doing over there?
Honestly, guys, I don't know what he was talking about, but he had like 161 people in the stream at the time. I'm at the 49-minute mark just to go through it. They're not talking about beef sector. I could tell you that based on the comments in the comment section. It looks like in the chat, I'm sorry. It looks like they talking about things like favorite comedian, They're talking about conductor, engineer, song and dance, things of that nature. Girl, she been hitting links, cussing people out. Share it, just lovely. I can't find him anymore. Okay, hold on.
Well, that's interesting. I'll go over there and catch the replay of his live once I leave from over here. Because, yeah, well, he finding his own. And I mean, now that he got a little bit of a bigger audience, maybe that's why he going live and he want to give his opinion, his point of view on things.
Yeah, that's why I said let him do him. Yeah, let him do him. Oh, you requested the link? Hold on. Yes, she have. She was hitting the links yesterday. She hit the link yesterday, and then in the chat, she was all in the chat talking about, oh, they love me, oh, they hate on me, oh, yeah, the same old bull crap.
Well, but
Ain't
that's what
nobody
I
hating
heard
on you.
over
Ain't
there
nobody
on this.
jealous of you.
But that
Oh, I'm sorry.
that's what
That
I
there it
heard.
is above the link. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But that's what I heard over there up on Ness is because she came up there and cussed out Ness.
Go ahead, J Dub.
And
I'm
then
sorry.
you can't hear me? I'm talking. So she went up there to cuss out Ness. And basically, I guess her son had left a comment on the one of Ness videos, and she said that she made him go and delete it.
Right.
Which I think
Yeah,
that's
that's what she
crazy.
she trying to get in front of some things. It definitely, I feel that way.
Hmm.
There is a delay. I don't know what the word going on. I don't know if it's because I'm too far from the modem or what. I don't know what's going on. But y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here because I got to go potty. I wanted to come in and
Okay.
congratulate Dee Love and give Face Yaya a happy birthday shout out, as well as have fun with you guys. If you want to donate
And
to the
just
channel,
lovely. I'm about to drop down, but you have a good day. Okay.
you as well, love. Thank you so much
Okay.
for joining me. I appreciate that. I have been
All right. You're
so
welcome.
jealous of the fact that you be hitting other people's channel and you ain't been coming to hit mine.
I know that's why I had to come up here because I didn't want you to feel left out. Thank you.
Yeah, I be jello. Okay, but y'all have a good day. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I got to go and I got to do a potty break. I got to go potty. And yeah, it's time for me to let Sophie out too. I see she's sitting on her back legs and stomping the front ones, child. Y'all know how she get. Before long, she gonna be around here slapping me like lyric. But y'all have a wonderful day. I thank you so much for joining me. Y'all have a good one. Bye bye. No, you're welcome, Queen. No, thank you anybody who shared mine too. I appreciate it because y'all know I don't get nobody over him. Be talking on him with two people.